To save the day. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Was that Mighty Mouse? I think I'm thinking
that was Mighty Mouse.
I don't know. I mean, I blame Dave for that. K, not K. Lynn. I looked. K's in the chat. Hi, K. Lynn, how are you, my friend?
Hi.
Good talk. Dave, how are you today?
What's up, Kay? Jeff, how we doing?
I'm doing good. I can't talk very well, but I'm doing good. Had a great Diz tube. Hope you guys were checking out. If you didn't, check out the replay.
Jen's
Jen
awesome.
and Rob from Ear Somewhere Great. Kay, Stacy, Tim in the chat. Who else we got? I heard we had it. How do you get a downvote before you even start? Like, what are you mad about?
No, that means you made it.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell my wife.
You
know what? Hold on, let me go tell my wife.
Yeah, no. As soon as thumbs down guy shows up before your stream,
hate is gonna hate.
Hate is gonna hate. You made it.
As I used to.
Wait, I have to prove to Orlando guy that I use his mug too.
I actually went
mine's over there
first to get mine, but it's in the wash. But anyway, Orlando. And speaking of the next person in the list, the Orlando guy in the chat. What's going on? Hey, Stacy, what's going on? Brady's in the house. Samantha's in the house. Patty's in the house.
Yay.
Julie C. Michael R.
Triple P.
Hey, weirdos.
Hey, weirdo.
We say weirdo. Oh, hello, weirdos. You know what? You were one of these weirdos. Don't make me send you a link, buddy. All right, so let's get right to it because somebody's got to go to bed. We have such good news.
Trust me, I said I'm going to stay for a half an hour. I'll be here till the end. You know how it goes.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you do. I bailed on a chat last night because I was tired and I had stuff to do. But
I did the same thing.
The truth. Life is life. So 2 things that Dave's going to do for me and you and everyone else. He's going to teach us A, how to become a zillionaire on TikTok, and B,
that's one.
Everything you want, including Gary V to say hello.
This is going to be a real short stream then. Apparently, those are the requirements.
Well, I mean, I have faith in you. I already know the answer to one of them. You want to start with Gary V?
Yeah, we can start. We can tell the Gary V story. I mean, last time I was on, we talked about the Gary V challenge, which went through January. I feel it instilled some good habits in Brandy and I on what to post, when to post, where to post, how much we were posting. So,
will you give like a little 30-second overview for anybody who wasn't here?
Yeah, so the Gary Vee challenge was making as much content as you can and putting it out there at scale. So 12 to 18 Twitters in a day, 3 to 4 TikToks, Twitters. What am I? 70 tweets?
I love it when I don't sound like the oldest guy on the
So 12 to 16 tweets, 3 to 4 things on TikTok, 5, 6 Instagram posts in a day. Plus your streams, any podcasts, any videos that you're releasing, anything on Instagram. And it was really about the fact that 2020 is the year to get content out there at scale, and that is how you are going to become known on these platforms. Not become known, but grow your audience, grow your brand on these platforms, along with interacting with everyone on them. And it's kind of the whole mantra behind it. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that we got out of it was the fact that it instilled some good habits of, even though some days are better than others, trying to get at least a couple things up on Instagram every day, interacting with Twitter as much as you can, dropping a video. We're trying to do twice a week now, Wednesdays and Sundays, getting some smaller videos on, like using TikTok as an editing tool, which we'll get to TikTok, which is probably a good bridge, but using TikTok as a 1-minute editing tool to
1 minute? No.
1 minute video.
I want to hear this.
It takes way longer to edit those videos. I spend hours when I edit my TikToks.
Really? I'll put one out here. I put one out last night, Jeff, remember?
Yeah, I was going to say that. You and Dale were. I'll shut up. I want to learn. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, no. So, but using TikTok to then share across multiple platforms.
Are you using elsewhere? Is it is like an intro to your YouTube? I'm not on TikTok, so
all of it.
Okay.
All of it. So from TikTok, you can natively share.
Gonzo.
What up? You can natively share to pretty much every other platform from TikTok. It'll go in and use the app, so it's not just the here's your YouTube video, like, spruce up your Twitters, your twits.
The reason I ask that is there must be, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to sound like the old guy who doesn't know anything, because I am, and I don't. It sounds like it's a lot about music there. You're using the hot song right now. Is there not a copyright issue there? And if you repurpose it on YouTube, do you get screwed? Talk to me about that.
Shouldn't be. It's 15 seconds. If you go for a minute long, thing is you can do native audio. So, I guess just to dive into that, right? So let's say you shot 4 minutes of video Instagram ways instead of YouTube, right? So those are the two ways. Instagram, right?
Hold on, Dave. I apologize. Can you please?
That's so funny. Please.
That's 100% true. 100% true. So I want to get back to TikTok. So we'll get back to. I'll include that in the whole TikTok talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You never know.
But the Gary V thing, right? So been a fan for a long time. We were sitting at.
Me and you first connected, if I remember correctly.
Exactly. We had a long conversation about Gary V.
Yep.
Via Instagram, actually. But
the Instagram,
the Insta pages. But so I had seen this happen multiple times, and one thing that Gary's known for is interacting with his community, and doing instead of thinking about stuff, right? So
don't plan.
It was 6:00 in the morning. I was getting ready for work. I looked down. I saw we were at 1199 or 1099 followers on Twitter, and I just threw a tweet out there. We're at 1099 on Twitter. It'd be awesome if Gary V was 1100.
That was so cool.
I drove to work and I looked down and it just says done. He had responded, and lo and behold, he was following us, which was awesome in its own right. Okay, so
hard to make me jealous. Like, I'm not that kind of guy.
Right.
Boom. That's how you do it right there.
Well, that was awesome, and that was honestly awesome in its own right. And I was flying high. It was a great day.
I still have it. It wasn't even me.
It was a blast. I mean, it's so cool. But so then later in the day, Brandy sends me a message, and I don't know if it was Brandy or someone else. Like, I got some random Twitter messages, some DMs on Twitter, not tweets, actual. I'm like, it's like this happened.
Sliding into your DMs, huh?
Yeah.
It's usually me sliding into his DMs. So sorry.
So it was like, dude, whatever. And then all of a sudden, Brandy checks out Gary V's Instagram story, and lo and behold, there's our icon with our tweet, him saying done underneath it.
You mean Brandy and Dave's, just to be clear, yes.
Brandy and Dave, yes. And then underneath it,
I can't even get my mom to retweet me. What the heck?
Me neither. But no, but this not only that, but like, okay, so going back to the Gary V challenge, part of it is taking stuff that you make and repurposing it elsewhere. So you have a cool tweet, you take the screenshot of it, you use your phone editing tool to post it on Instagram as a picture, and then you can then go and write lengthy copy or any copy that makes it relevant and brings value to those out there, right? So any rate, that's what happened. He dropped it on his story.
Something awesome because you asked, which is
exactly. And it says if you want. So he drops it on Instagram in his story, and it just says if you don't ask, you don't get. And it was just like, yeah. So
you got to follow. You were part of a lesson he gave to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
All of us to follow him. I mean, seriously, I joke, but that was gold.
It was ridiculous. I mean,
I thought
honestly,
that day I was talking to my wife. Actually, we were in the car, and I was telling her the story. And well, anyway, and I said, I don't know who I would rather have follow me than Gary. I mean, what, Jesus? Like, I don't even know who I would hire. I think that there's probably a very small list. Jenny McCarthy and Jesus. I think that's it. Which is a great group, right?
That's an interesting combination there.
My favorites. I don't know.
Just saying.
Well,
no, I mean, it's awesome, right? And it's amazing. It's amazing that through social media you can have interactions with people that
Absolutely.
Magic,
that are of that caliber, stature, whatever you want to say, right? But that's the second time he's responded to me.
Bob Chapstick started following me on
Bob
Twitter.
Chapstick.
Not quite the same.
Love that. Love that. But if you subscribe to, and it's free subscription, but whatever. But if you subscribe to Gary Vee's community texting platform, which is the new hotness beyond TikTok, but that's a different story.
But I think I missed part of what do I miss? What?
You can it's called community.com. It's a texting platform. So you put your name, you put your number in, Gary Vee texts you stuff. And it's
I think I got Jared Leto texting me
and
stuff.
but it's legit. And when it first came out, he was responding to, I don't know, a high percentage of text messages that went back to him. So it was one of those where I got the random blast text message and texted him back something, and it was a
Jared Leto. I did that with Jared Leto.
Yeah, did you really?
Yeah.
But it was a voice memo from Gary. It was crazy.
Cool. That's
yeah.
fake.
So, at any rate, it's awesome. Super pumped.
So where are you at now? You
with
just
what?
hit TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. That we're getting to TikTok. This was
okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Talk about a good bridge.
Twitter.
Our bridge is. So where are you at on TikTok? So here you go.
All right. So TikTok is the new hotness. I know we've talked about this previously. 100%. Been messing with it for a while. Luckily, when you have a 12-year-old daughter who has been on Musical.ly, which is the precursor to TikTok, for I don't know, 3.5 years, 4 years, doing all the fun dances and whatever lip syncing stuff she has decided to do. Yeah, hit the whoa. Actually, but the whoa has actually changed over the last.
Something I've never said.
Can you is actually on it, Lynn.
The what has changed?
The whoa has changed.
Joey Lawrence from Dave, right there. Whoa,
whoa. That's a different
whoa.
Different whoa. How many whoas are? No, I don't want to do.
I know the Macarena. Can we do the
iterations
Macarena
of it right now?
Well,
now the Renegade dance is the hotness.
All I know is pretty girls seem to show up on my Instagram doing that. Can you? I mean. Mostly I want them to stop.
So here's the thing about TikTok. Someone mentioned that it was for young kids and people who like to sing Whitney Houston songs. That is true. Right now, TikTok as a social media platform is 100% a land grab, right? So it's like Vine plus music that can be a little longer. What it comes down to.
What are they, a minute? I think you said that. I'm not sure.
Up to a minute. There's either a 15-second option or a 60-second option.
But the music gets really difficult when you go beyond that realm.
When you go beyond 15 seconds, it's real tough.
Yeah.
Hey, Disney dude. Hey, straight out of. Why?
Yeah. Because
TV one in the house. What's going on?
What up, Josh?
Why?
Mainly because for copyright purposes, they have the legal obligation to keep it under X. So for some artists, it's only 9 or 10 seconds. Other artists, it's 15. Others have put their music on there for up to 60 seconds.
Gotcha.
Now, there's a whole bunch of bootleg stuff on there, too, that you can roll with. But eventually, you'll scroll back down through, and the sound will have been removed. So at any rate, it's the new hotness, and it is a land grab right now. There's not enough content to go around for the people that are on it daily for hours scrolling through it.
Speaking of daily, our friend Dale.
Oh, Dale's crushing it.
Yeah.
In the chat, seemed to be crushing it, I hear.
Yup.
So what is that?
Samantha Lowe, huge props to her. She has been crushing TikTok for a long time. I don't know, 6-8 months. She had a bunch of Frozen sing-along videos hit early. Just had one that was them eating the kitchen sink that I want to say is well over 1 million views at this point.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Sam's killing it, and the other person in this community that we all know is JoJo. JoJo on TikTok was actually bigger on TikTok before he even came to YouTube. He was at like 200 and some odd thousand followers at that point, maybe 185.
That's crazy.
And that would have been in June or July.
Yep, to me that says July.
And then he just hit 200 and change, or whatever.
So I'm gonna take a risk of sounding like the old guy.
Yeah, go.
But a couple of weekends ago, we're doing the show. Me and Lynn. Sometime our post show is longer than the actual show, and we were talking about TikTok, and we were talking about Josh. It was Josh, right? Josh just had one that hit 40,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were talking about it. Hey, are we doing it? Hey, and she'd signed up, and I don't remember exactly what you said, Lynn. So correct me if I'm wrong, but hey, I'm putting all this time into it, and I'm not sure if it's working. And I said two things. One, I don't get it.
Yep.
Two, I'm not sure if I want to add. If I do get it, then I'm already carving out time of my day. Three, is it even monetizable? Which apparently I was wrong, and I need you to speak to that.
Yep, we can speak to that.
Wrong. Yeah. And 4, it's spyware. So let me hear what you have to say on all 4 of those things.
All right. So everything's spyware. It doesn't matter what social media you're on. They're all collecting your data, and you are gladly giving it to them. So that's not even a point of conversation.
Okay.
Because everyone wants privacy, but listen to this. Hey, Alexa, play Never Gonna Give You Up.
So
and everyone's Alexa just went off, by the way.
The Reddit co-founder has a stronger opinion than that about,
and that's fine. It's okay. At the end of the day, everyone has all your data anyways.
I agree with that.
Doesn't matter.
I agree.
So that's all.
Okay.
Internet security as a conversation is a completely other thing, because we gladly will give it away on Instagram, give it away on Facebook. So I'm done there.
Okay. So tell me about monetization and the other stuff.
Well, no. What were the other choices? You gave me a list of 4, and I started with a crap one at the end.
I didn't keep track of my order. I don't know. I don't know.
Much like YouTube,
it was time. It was carving out time. It was
carving out time. Yes.
How long it took to edit? That was from Lynn, I think. I'm projecting on the Lynn.
You're throwing a bunch of stuff out there.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know. I went off on that one thing, and now we're whatever. So
where do you find the time? So
where do I find the time? Laying in bed before I fall asleep. Literally before. Like usually you're scrolling through TikTok. It's wormhole.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was gonna say, but normally you're scrolling through TikTok. It's a wormhole. But instead of doing that, if you actually look at video that's on your phone or transfer video to your phone at some point, the cool thing about TikTok is you can actually save drafts. It's kind of like Twitter.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, unlike Instagram where you can't do that. Which
I don't understand. I heard you.
No, I do that. I save drafts of my edits on Instagram.
In the Instagram app or on a third party?
On Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, I will edit a picture, add all my information, tag people, all of that, and then I'll save it and then come back to it. You don't do that?
Why is that? Why do we care? Why is that good on TikTok?
Why? Because you can batch create. So if you're trying to put out 4 or 5 videos and it's 9:45 at night and you're laying in bed and you get an idea and you can make
it's part of the edit workflow.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing with Twitter. Like for when Mando was running, I would watch Mando at like 5:30 in the morning. And I would basically live tweet it and save all those drafts and then just throw them out over the weekend.
No. I would wake up to, it's a great episode today. And I'm like, I just woke up.
Yep. Yeah.
So that makes sense. So it's part of the workflow. Okay.
Yeah. So workflow on that's where we can get to it. Jeff, you asked, how do I learn about this thing? I don't know anything about it. The easiest way is consume it. So go follow all the major creators, watch their stuff. Scroll through now the big difference between Twitter and pretty much every other platform is, well, minus YouTube, but you have 2 different feeds that you can follow. One are the people that you were following, and you can scroll through and see all of their stuff. But the other one's the For You page, which is how stuff goes viral. So everyone wants to hit a good portion of people's For You page so that they then get likes, views, and people to follow them.
The app is putting out stuff. Got it.
So getting on the For You page is kind of a thing. And that's how, like we talked about with Sam and with Dale and whatever, all of a sudden your video has 10,000 views without even knowing it. And that's how you grow. So there is an organic growth right now. And the real big thing is that at the end of the day, it's completely over-indexing, right? Like it is possible. And not only possible, it is 100% achievable because our good friend Disney Dan did it yesterday.
Hey, Mike.
He posted one video, and last time I checked, it was at 750,000 views.
I watched him sign up on our pre-show.
I did too. He signed up. He was the 1,000th follower.
Yeah.
So your first video could go viral. It's insane.
Talk to me about monetization because I only learned yesterday of this, but if I only learned of it yesterday, I'm guessing other people that don't know this.
Yeah. So the way you can monetize it is through live streaming. So you hit 1,000 followers, you can then live stream, much like YouTube. There's a super chat-ish option. It is in the form of stickers, which is, I think, where YouTube got their sticker thing from. But
I think Twitch.
Twitch also has stickers, right? But each of those stickers have a value, and if people want to support your channel, they can do so via that. So,
and to get the monetization on YouTube, you need 1,000 and 4,000. What do you need on TikTok?
1,000. That's it.
Subs. It's not a watch time issue.
That's it. Like that. It was
1,000.
so hard hitting 1,000 on YouTube, and then now we're supposed to go hit 1,000 on TikTok.
Well, that's great. A great bridge, to steal Dave's word. You've done both. You got monetized on platform YouTube, and now on platform TikTok. Where which one was harder? Is it the same?
YouTube was ridiculously harder.
Okay.
And the thing about TikTok right now is if you have something that hits, see right there, there's a sticker.
There's a fist bump.
There's a sticker. I know not what you're talking about.
Magic of the mouse.
Magic of the mouse. Magic of the mouse TV.
Hit you with the
fist
sticker.
Bump. Fist bump.
I'm on StreamYard. Are you guys seeing something? Okay, cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
You get a fist bump it.
Thank you. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't see anything, but thank you very much.
Thanks, Phil.
I better pull up the YouTube thing.
Yeah, you probably should. So at any rate, TikTok actually once you figure something out, it's a lot about what you're tagging when you post it, more so than with YouTube. I mean, YouTube is crazy trying to figure out the algorithm. The TikTok algorithm, no clue. One of our other good friends, Frank and Jen over at Dillo's Diz, they have kind of blown up TikTok here over the past, I don't know, 3 months, maybe 4. But I will have random conversations with Jen, and it just says, this video just hit X. No clue why. It's junk. That's my text to her. Like, really? I don't understand how this... With the video that has the most views that I posted on Friday night is at 69K right now.
What?
It's junk. I love it. I think it's great, but it is nothing special. It is not over edited. It is nothing. This is the video. This is it. Where'd it go? How did TikTok close? It never closes. I never close TikTok. It just hits. Okay, this is just hit 70K. This is it. It's Epcot Experience.
So I saw that. I'm not on TikTok. You must have retook it on Insta, right?
I did.
And I am seeing it now, Bill. Thank you. I see what they're talking about. I don't know why it doesn't. So it's not showing up on the StreamYard app. Thank you very much for that. Back at you. But I didn't see it. That's weird. I'm going to have to change my setup here if StreamYard's not showing anymore. But regardless, thank you, buddy. So I guess it really comes down to this. Most of the people who are here in this chat are creators or interested in creation on YouTube. Now, we've got a lot of bleed over on other things. I'm a big believer in having a presence on many of the platforms, not to necessarily monetize, to build your own brand. Me and you have talked about this. Me and Lynn have talked about this. Yeah. Sometimes I spend most of my time on YouTube and getting people to YouTube, and I'm going to be doing that with my podcast and getting people to my podcast. That's my plan. And I don't think I'm more busy than I need to be, but I think I'm busier than people. It doesn't matter. Should I carve out whatever the X is? You tell me 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, it sounds like. So that's a nothing burger for TikTok, or in your opinion, Dave, or should I continue to grow on those things? I guess I'm asking for your advice for me and for everybody in chat.
I think the two easiest places right now to grow, to over-index, to grow at an exponential rate organically without having to pay for advertising is TikTok and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn's a whole conversation.
And you're beginning to do well on LinkedIn, Jeff.
Well, thank you for saying that. I don't even know what I'm doing over there yet.
But the only way the only way you find out is to go and test, right? So you look at the content that's over there, you try to mirror the stuff that you feel is good. It's the same thing with TikTok. I mean, the what I have learned, and I'm not saying that this is the be all end all way to do it. You find a topical idea. It's kind of all of social media, so I don't know what just take notes. Find a topical idea, one of the top 25 trending songs, a trending hashtag, and a video that you think is good that fits with the music that you're posting. And that's it. And then that's what I do. And it's literally, I mean, I know, Lynn, you said you're spending a bunch of time editing a TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll put one out in like 87 seconds.
Wow.
If that lightning strikes, right? Like I'll go in and look at the music first and be like, oh, I know I have this. Or if I put this and this together and then cut it right, those take a little longer than 87 seconds. But still, at the end of the day, you know, I've said at the end of the day a lot recently. I think it's becoming a new catchphrase. It's not just been on this stream.
You know what? I know what it is. You just want another T-shirt idea because you only have 8.
Yeah, I know. I have this really awesome TikTok I put a lot of time into. Was the Spaceship Earth one, and I am so proud of it. And I didn't hashtag it right, and it got like no views. And it's really a amazing TikTok, and I almost want to take it and redo it, re-hashtag it because
do it. Which one is it?
It's
it's the awesome one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so awesome, and
make it private. You have it downloaded to your phone. Just release it again. If you go through the feed enough, you'll see where people are like, "This one didn't hit last time, so I'm reposting it all the time." Yeah. Or this is my favorite. TikTok took this down. It didn't happen. They just wanted to repost it. Don't forget. There are like 4 major lies on TikTok. Got fired for this. Got kicked out for this. My wife left me from this, and there's one other one, but like, this has to go viral or I'm quitting TikTok. Those are like if you read the description hashtag area, you'll see it more often than not.
Yeah.
So
now
I put a lot of effort into that one, and I think it's really, really, really awesome.
Do it again. What's stopping you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Do 3 or 4 a day. You go to town.
Rob put up a while ago. Do you find your audience being different on each platform? I have an answer for that.
Yes.
I think it's for you, Dave.
Yeah.
100%. There's some crossover, and most of those crossovers are friends, right? So us, okay. But the majority of it, It obviously skews younger now. This is the other thing I want to address. It obviously skews
TikTok?
younger now. Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
So it skews younger now, but Facebook was only for college kids. Instagram was only for photographers.
Right.
YouTube was just some weird place that people were pirating stuff off TV putting. I mean, all these platforms change, and you don't necessarily have to be best when you're first, or at least an early adopter. So being an early adopter of it puts you in a position to hone your craft and get better.
My brain, I feel like I'm arguing with myself on this. Like me and you we've talked about this before. We've connected on our kind of where we agree our attitude on, or being an early adopter and being adaptable and all those things that I don't want to necessarily bore everybody with. But I just don't have it with TikTok. And I'm seeing you guys have my buddies are having so much fun on this platform. And so why haven't I done it? I like fun things too.
For me personally, creating a TikTok is a lot more fun than editing a video, because it's not, in my eyes, it's not a project, right? And I don't mean that in a negative light, but if I'm going to put time into editing a video, I'm going to make sure all the cuts are correct. I'm going to make sure, the music selections right. Like I'm going to edit for a couple hours because of the style of blogs that we do, where we shoot a whole bunch of video, then I have to go back through and parse and piece it and figure out where we're going to end this video to start the next.
And you do your podcast too, which me and you have talked about. You spend quite a bit of time. Right. So it sounds to me like it's a nice platform where you're having a lot of fun, less time commitment. Is that a fair way to say it?
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, you're getting traction.
Well, the other real big thing, at least for me, is like one of my favorite things to edit for YouTube are the music montages that we do, because I like making video fit with audio. For me, that's the whole experience. And it's easy to do on TikTok. It's all inside the app. The music's all there. You're not trying to find it on Epidemic. You're not trying to do this. You don't have to go with something trending. You can flip through. Oh, the cool thing is,
I've wasted hours on Epidemic just having a good time. Like, become my radio.
Yeah. Yep.
But they fit the music to your video.
And that's the other thing. Yeah. TikTok has, I forget what they call it. Lynn, help me out here.
They will automatically give you music that fits whatever your video is and suits it well.
Yeah. Yeah. TikTok will come up with, and it's really freaking interesting how they do it. I don't know what AI is involved, but so I will do a video of the monorail, and because you're up in the air and it looks like you're in a plane, you will have like Danger Zone, Top Gun anthem, and like three other. I'm not kidding, 100%.
By the way, if you know some diva hating people, throw that in the playlist. Love that song.
I will. But then like I'll make one from when we went mudding whenever we were at zombie camp, right?
Mudding is life.
and no, like honestly, it'll come up with 7 country songs. And wow. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. And the thing is I don't 100% know or even agree with this, but if you take the recommendations by TikTok, it then gets pushed out in the algorithm more.
Really?
No, I don't know for sure, but I've heard it.
That makes sense because the algorithm already placed it there, so you know what the algorithm.
Yeah, what they want to hear.
Interesting.
Yep. So it might not even be the fact that it's pushing it out more; it's just pushing to people who have liked videos with those songs. So therefore, there's more of a chance. Because the way I understand it, and this is not perfect by any means, but the way I understand it is that, unlike YouTube, where you have to have so many views and so much watch time from your subscribers to start getting recommended, TikTok's the opposite. It takes your video, looks at whatever, and says it's going to fit with these 127 people. And after those 127 people see it, it then recalculates and says, okay, it hit X threshold. Now it's going to throw it out to another 1,000. And it continues building and widening that pot of people that makes sense. Like
on YouTube, video. It's not an algorithm; it's algorithms. It's the same. What you're describing is the same. It's going to pick it up if it's going to pick it up. Hey, Chills, what's going on? Huh? So I don't know. So Lynn, you already signed up. Like when we were having that conversation that day a month ago, you had already signed up. You had already created that video because I remember you saying, "This is great. Why are people watching it?" Which cracks me up still. But does this encourage you more? Encourage you less? Are you more likely to dive in?
Yeah, I mean, I'll
ask me if I'm going to start a TikTok. I don't know. Probably not.
I'll probably try a little bit harder to put a little bit more on there. I don't know. I didn't really put that much effort into it. I like it because I love being a creator, and that's just another creative outlet for me where you can take another chunk of your creative gulp. Like you just have this I have this goop of creativeness, and I'm gonna throw it into this, and I'm gonna throw it into that, and that's just another place where you
sound so goopy.
So if I want to address one thing in the chat, Mar in Memphis says, or it'll die out like Vine. It could, but here's the deal: there are a lot of people doing really well on TikTok that came from Vine.
Yeah,
that
true.
Had a significant presence. Iron Sanctuary, Beer Bong John, Sarah Schatz and her husband David.
Thousands of people who did what they did on Vine and moved it to whatever the platform was. I mean,
whatever it was, but TikTok has been a place that a lot of people migrate. We haven't even talked about Byte yet.
Yeah, I signed up for Byte a while ago.
Lynn and I talked about it one night after I signed up and have done nothing on it. But on that topic, podcast time talk. I've got a sponsor and I want to talk about them right now. Click the link to get over there. Spotify. Well, you can go everywhere. Get over their podcast, the Magic of the Mouse podcast, where each week your host Bill Guerrero Sr. and Bill Guerrero Jr. will be bringing you the latest Disney news and discussing everything Disney. Coming up in March on the Magic of the Mouse podcast will be two special guests. One who's on my coffee cup, Richard from the Orlando guy, and also, but not on my coffee cup, Lynn from the Lynn Project. Why don't I have a coffee cup? What the heck? New episodes drop every Wednesday morning on all the major podcast apps: Apple, Stitcher, Overcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Google. More to say later. I dropped their link. Also, they're just fun and awesome. Go check them out. So, and by the way, not to miss an opportunity, David, you might have a podcast. You want to talk about it real fast?
I do have a podcast.
Heard that.
Brandy and I do. It's called the Dizfluencers Podcast.
What's it called?
On there.
The Dizfluencers
Podcast. Linda on there?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Jeff, you were episode 3?
I don't know.
It was early.
I had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I lived in a whole other house.
So anyway, we spotlight, much like DizTube, creators in the Disney community, everything from IG to YouTube to TikTok. Soon, hopefully.
My favorite of your episodes wasn't even mine. It was when you and I think it might have been PPP. You tell me who it was. You were talking about Galaxy's Edge when there was it was just rumors. Huh?
That happened a lot, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, that happened a lot. You're right. But it was, I don't know. I was cleaning out my garage one day and I listened to like 3 of your episodes. But the one you did with, I think, PPP might have been Bryson, actually. I think it was
probably Bryson. Bryson and I did one that was just rumors.
I think it was Bryson. One thing about it was Bryson. But whatever, it was fun and it got me fired up. And it probably cost me a couple $100 because I had to go down there. It all worked out. I don't want to ignore Gary. Gary from Gary's Sprinkler Repair, which I might need you, but that's a whole other thing. Do you have any videos on YouTube on how to create TikTok channel? I don't even have a TikTok channel yet. If you want this, my go-to guys are this guy, Dave. Ooh, can I point? I can't point. Dale, PPP, Josh, practically perfect park hopping. So if you want advice on TikTok, that's why I brought Dave on, because I can't even spell TikTok right. And I say that because I actually spelled it wrong on my, that's the whole thing. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary.
Gary, the big thing is download it and just
do it.
Look through it. Like consume.
I like that. Whoop through. I'm stealing that. Whoop through. Another hashtag whoop through it t-shirt on the way.
There we go. Do it. So
what are you more excited about? Your future growth on it? And I'm being serious. I'm being funny before this. So bad segue, but are you more excited about your podcast growth, your YouTube growth, and then where does TikTok fit? Is it number 1, 2, 3? Does it even matter? Where do you play
so
that?
I got there's There's so many irons in the fire right now.
I know. I love that.
Honestly,
like, work just keeps getting in the way, right?
Yeah, like my.
I love that.
I don't know. I mean, YouTube seems to be slow and steady wins the race, right? Like, so I feel like we have a pretty decent. We've been doing it the longest. I feel like we have a pretty decent handle on that. If I'm going to put energy somewhere, it's probably going to be podcast and TikTok. But I mean, my thing is that the land grab on TikTok is real, right?
Gary, there's a link for Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. Say that again.
The land grab on TikTok is real. Like there's a lot more opportunity to put out 3 to 4 videos a day and do that for 7 days. That means you have 21 to 28 videos. And there's a good possibility that 1, 2, or 5 of them are going to hit for 10 or 12,000 views. And when you're a smaller creator, that's huge. So can you grow there and then get people to move over to YouTube? I don't know. Sometimes we had for sure one person come over, said, we found you on TikTok. We came over to your YouTube channel, enjoying it, just subscribed. Left that as a comment on a video. So
I'll say this. If you're one of the 40 people in chat and you're not following him, if you have a TikTok and you're not following Dave yet, come on, people, get over there. I want to hear 40 when I talk to Dave tomorrow.
So is the answer, what do I look forward to the most? I kind of just put it all together as we're growing a brand. And
I love that.
Yeah. I like that.
You know, do it with the podcast. I think that needs more attention from me when it comes to getting it out there more. Right? Like I don't know how to optimize that. I love it.
I love it.
I'm a big return on investment guy. In my work life, if you waste my time twice, you never waste my time. Well, you very rarely waste my time a third time. And that's kind of, I probably have an attitude problem as it relates to my hobby things.
Right.
And I probably de-justify things too quick. And I don't know. And Lynn, I stepped on you. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Lynn?
I was just saying that also, like, I love that. I don't even know. I forgot what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
You were saying something about a podcast.
I lost it. I don't know. I can't even recover from that.
You were saying something about the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I love your podcast. Like, I have listened to so many people that you have interviewed after me, before me, and I love the way that you do it, and knowing how you go through the whole process and being with you guys on it. It's so much fun. And I'll listen to podcasts on my way to the Character Warehouse, because that's really the only time I get like time to myself where I'll like plug it in.
If I'm in the car, I'm alone without the kids and the wife, I listen to podcasts.
Exactly. Right? Same here. So I'll plug it in and I'll put on a podcast, and I love listening to you guys interview other people that I love. Like, I think when I was driving to the Character Warehouse 2 weeks ago, it was Jen LaForge. I absolutely adore her. And
she's awesome.
I love listening.
I want to get to know her.
Oh my God, you have to. You have to follow her.
I know her. Yeah.
She's fantastic. And I loved listening to you guys interview her because she's one of my favorites. I love following along with her on her YouTube journey, Instagram. I follow her on all platforms. And it was really cool.
She's
like,
really good.
You guys being my friends. And it's just like the cobweb of connection. And
this tangled web we weave.
This tangled web we weave.
Sure.
It's so cool to just be connected with everyone, and then getting to know someone that you admire or enjoy their content and getting to know them on another level in a different way. And you provide that on your podcast. And I really appreciate that. And I love that. And I got to share that. Jeff got to share that. And it's just friends talking with friends, sharing that. And I love that.
I love podcasts in general, and I'll say it, Dave, you do a great job. Well, and Brandy, by the way, please let's not forget Brandy too. Brandy's part of Dave and Brandy.
Love Brandy.
I do too.
We share a laugh.
You do. You do.
I just need to say this, Stacy. You're always amazing. My goodness, you are crushing it, girl. Thank you, all the mods. You guys are amazing. Thanks for taking care of business and supporting the people's questions in the chat. I really, really appreciate all of you. But Stacy, I just felt like I should especially mention you because wow, you're amazing. Can I do a redo, Dave? What?
Redo.
I know what you mean. Pay. I think he's telling lies. I think.
Oh yeah.
He saw me on TikTok. I think that was Brad Pitt. You thought
we had the Triple P gang on not too terribly long ago.
Yeah, on the podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think I need to listen to that.
Yeah, no, it's one of those where the limiting factor on this is schedules, right? Like you said, Jeff, there's a lot of time that people are doing. Not a lot of time that people are putting towards their YouTube channel or whatever they're creating, right? So to find time to do a 1.5 to 2 hour interview it's tough sometimes, but that's I mean, there's a whole bunch of people we still want to get on. I have a list. I was talking to Josh about it actually.
Josh PPP or Josh Resort PPP1 or
Triple P.
I
have the list, and the list is long, and we'll get there. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and honestly, we started it so that other people out there could actually get to know these creators, and spotlight them because everyone deserves it.
Yeah.
So,
well, this has been awesome. I feel a little old manny, but I don't know. I don't know why I've had the mental block with wanting to get on TikTok.
With the TikTok. So Jeff, here's where my head's at. And it's the complete opposite of if you waste my time twice, I'm not going to deal with you.
I probably have an attitude problem about that
anymore. Mine is I'm probably juggling 67 balls right now, and I'm going to drop 9 of them, and I don't care. It just happens. We'll fix it when it happens. So,
I mean, that's a better attitude than mine.
Well, it's just how people work. It's how you process and how people work. So that's the.
Well, and I mean, and the spyware thing. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole, but
Oh yeah, I know. I understand that. I get that, but whatever. Listen, my daughter's been on it for 4 years when it was Musical.ly prior to this, so they know everything.
Yeah, they do. It's a whole other conversation that I probably don't want my channel going in that direction, to be honest. But do you have the link for Dave's Dave's podcast?
Here we go.
I'll grab it on Spotify while you.
Josh just dropped it.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Triple P.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, hey, Michaela, how are you? Here's what I do know. It doesn't matter if you're creating.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what platform you put it on. I mean, if you're putting it on MySpace, that's probably a waste of time. But the truth is the truth. There's enough people to
MySpace is coming back, dude.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. That guy with the chalkboard. I'm sick of him. Anyway,
he was my friend.
Yeah, Tom. Why isn't that crazy? That's the funny. If you're creating it, there's probably enough people out there. I joke all the time about if you want to start the Shoelace fan club, if you work at it, if you get good at it, if you find other people like you. I mean, my gosh, when the Kappa video thing I did a Kappa video. I got a whole bunch of
huge.
I don't even know what crafty is not the word I want to look for. Certain niches within the crafting YouTube world. I didn't know there was a crafting YouTube world, but it fit really well with what I thought was a joke about. There's a niche, whatever, for everybody. And I'm sure that's the truth on other platforms. So if you like it and you learn it, and you get good at it and you get traction, it all goes to good, right?
Everyone has a hobby. Everyone has a spot where they like to waste money, whether it's making jam or collecting and selling honey or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Disney.
I'm really scared about my MySpace that I created 20 years ago.
I just want to know.
I think it's still there somewhere.
They're all gone. They've been gone for a couple of years now.
Okay, good.
Dave, why do you know that?
Because I read it somewhere. That
Okay, I was thinking you were going to look. I thought you
the
were.
servers are shut down. Yeah,
No. Somebody big bottom and then what? Just shut it down.
I don't want people. No, never mind. We're not going down that road.
Here's a link to its own.
Here's a link. Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean, I know TikTok's not going to be everyone.
On MySpace, especially in the music world, right? Like plenty of musicians. Jason Mraz crushed it. I think he was a nobody that crushed it. Nobody.
Dane Cook was huge on MySpace.
Yeah.
Tia Tequila, huge on MySpace. And then they didn't translate to any other platform. That's the other thing you have to realize. You're evergreen if you're a brand on multiple platforms. If one goes up, one comes down. That's the way it always works, right?
Yes.
So
and you got that's the being willing to change, and that's why I don't want to be the old. I mean, my wife told me that I was the old guy on Up a couple times recently, and I don't want to be that guy. And maybe that's what I'm doing with TikTok. But get off my lawn, kids. No,
it's tough because whenever besides the ones that are popular right now, there's also Byte. There's also like 57 other platforms that are trying to
dream. How are you? Yeah,
garner something, and it's not. They're not all going to work. So you have to pick and choose your battles.
We're all afraid to miss, right? It's like, hey, I want to be the first one to get into Amway or whatever. I mean, it's the same kind of thing.
I'm with you. I mean, I don't necessarily want to be first, but when it's getting harped on by one dude that you listen to podcast wise daily, and then you realize that your daughter's been doing it for multiple years, and it's like, can you come teach me this? And she's like, yeah.
Right.
Like, so,
I mean, I think that was my first TikTok that I ever saw. You guys jumping around in front of something at Disney.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the details, but it was cute. I like you for a bunch of reasons. One of them is you and your kid get along. If you like your kid, I generally like you. If you don't like your kid, I don't. So there. But I don't know. I this has been helpful for me. And I'm sure, arrogantly, if
I hope so. I'm not 100% like the TikTok guru here or anything. It's what I've done to get to where I'm at, and I'm hoping to continue to grow it. So,
and that is 1,000 subs, which makes you monetized. No time commitment. I think you said it's just
so you know, if you ever watch a live stream on TikTok, you will be surprised at how not lives like the live streams we put together as a community would crush on TikTok.
So there's another. See, I wasn't going to ask this. I thought about it a couple times, and now I will. So I have been resistant to putting I have 4 live streams a week. It's insane to say that, but I do. Mm-hmm. And I've been resistant to putting them on Twitch and Facebook, and I don't have LinkedIn Live yet because I feel like it should be native. And everybody I read, everyone who I respect is telling me, shut up, you idiot, just post it everywhere. Everywhere. So why aren't you on Twitch?
Why am I not on Twitch? I just haven't done it. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
How do you connect to the two? How do you?
It's a one. I get on this. What am I? StreamYard.
StreamYard. It's one
freaking button.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You could honestly be
Rob. Tube buddy Rob does it. He goes live a couple times a day. Native in LinkedIn, because that's where talk about a land grab. That's what's going on right now. With
LinkedIn's huge.
There's so many things later. Not now. That's a whole thing too. But you can hit the button and now you're on Twitch. You hit the button now you're on Facebook. Part of it is I don't even like Facebook anymore, but I don't know. That's old man stuff too.
I don't like Facebook, but there's a whole heck of a lot of people that do. So it has nothing, and that's the biggest thing you got to get over. Yeah. For me, it was I don't want to post to Facebook. I despise it, and then I started running Facebook advertisements, and we were over-indexing by 10 or 12x every single time I ran an ad.
What that means.
So at that point, we were attempting to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. So I was trying to garner more subs.
Yeah, but I mean,
more indexing. I'm getting there. So we're trying to do that. So our average viewership was like, I don't know, 60 to 70 views within the first 24 hours on a video. I would take it, drop it, and then create a Facebook ad targeting specific segments of the Disney community. So people that like Disney and Mercedes-Benz, Louis Vuitton, and whatever, because we're doing something about the Grand Flow, right? See what I'm saying? We're looking for people who like stuff with a higher income. So we would target that. And next thing you know, instead of 60 views in the first 48 hours, we would have 420.
Wow. Really?
We wouldn't get many subscribers out of it, but we at least got that to the point where it started getting pushed out more. So we would over-index by 10, 12x.
Okay. So Bill, my sponsor, Magic of the Mouse podcast, check him out.
Mm-hmm.
We talked. He does, I think it was Brazil. Dive in if you're in chat, tell me. But he had a specific idea and a specific reason for promoting it to a specific niche within the Disney community. Right. And I believe he said he was doing very well with that. I don't really remember the details.
Brazil makes sense. Brazil makes sense 2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, I think that
because they'd be planning their trips for July. Tour group season.
It never ends.
Yes. No, Brazilian tour group season is from June 20-ish to like first week in August. And you get a flag. It's good times.
We love you back, Mar. Well, I mean, I think what I'm hearing from you, if I distill it down, and I'm saying this to you, so you argue with me if I'm off, is it's the same thing as everything else. Create and toss it out on the platforms and learn. I don't mean toss it out on the platform. Learn the platforms, and what do you have to lose? I guess
you're only going to learn by doing. That's what it comes down to.
Amen to that. I hope everyone in chat has got a lot out of this. Lynn, I really feel like I spoke over you a lot. Anything you want to
sorry, Lynn.
Dave, or anything about anything like that?
No, I'm good. I had fun just bouncing off of you guys and everything that we had to learn about TikTok. I have been trying, and the hashtag FYP, hashtag for you, that is apparently the most important thing. And I don't know.
Don't hashtag FYP or for you. It doesn't. There's 2 billion or 3 billion videos that are hashtag that.
What do we hashtag?
Before you go in, here, well, I'll show you. You go into TikTok and you go into this little discover thing here, and it will show you all the trending hashtags. Pick one that's close. It doesn't even have to be in the same ballpark.
Lots of people who do well on fill in the blank just post 8 or 10 things per thing per platform on whatever the hashtags are that day. And I mean, it works if you're trying to grow. It is what it is. Hashtag.
I mean, the big thing is that create what you want to create. Don't necessarily chase the trends. Right. Don't try to whatever. Now,
but if you can create,
I say that, but then I'll say on TikTok, I think everyone needs to do the renegade dance because it's trending. So TikTok's a little bit.
I don't know what the renegade dance is. Is that like this one?
No. I've seen it and I still don't know what the heck I'm watching there.
Renegade.
Is that where you like click your feet?
No,
I don't know. I don't do those things.
Just watch Charlie D'Amelio and do whatever she does. Hashtag XYZABC.
Can we do that Macarena?
That's actually one, but they changed the music and then you do something else halfway through.
Got a Macarena story, but I'm not going to
Macarena.
I just dropped a link for another podcast, Magic of the Mouse, my sponsor. Be sure to follow the Magic of the Mouse Facebook page. Join almost 7,000 followers, including a couple thousand from Brazil, who enjoy their daily Disney news, posts, and photos. You can also find the Magic of the Mouse on Insta and Twitter. Just do a search for Magic of the Mouse. Also, be sure to check out the Magic of the Mouse TV channel on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be notified when they post a new video from the parks and/or when I beat them in fantasy baseball. I don't know why you added that to the copy, buddy, but I like it. I appreciate that part.
You're awesome, Bill.
What else you guys want to talk about? Promote. I'm going to go to both of you. Lynn, Dave, thank you guys for your time. What else you guys want to talk about that you got coming up on any of the platforms, YouTube or otherwise?
Lynn, ladies first.
Oh, God, you guys always do this to me. I think
like we didn't let you talk at all tonight.
No, it's a cop-out.
You like 12 times like I just did, yes?
Like, no one wants to talk to me, and then you're like, here you go. Throw you into the wolves.
We always want to talk to you.
I'm just kidding. No, I am going to work on editing my first 5K run GoPro series video. I don't know what I have on the. I don't even know what I have to edit, but I'm going to edit it and put it out there for you guys.
I don't know what I got, but it's gonna be good. Just watch my channel, people. Okay,
There's going to be something.
there'll be something. Marketing.
I also have a Animal Kingdom resort and room tour coming up in the near future, and then coming up next week is a Character Warehouse update, which I'm super excited about because there has been so many constant changes of what is available there that I don't even know what I'm going to have to buy. I just want to buy the things, and I don't know what I'm going to have to buy. But I will be sharing that with you guys. Probably be up there on Tuesday. Gonna buy all the things, and I'm gonna eat food that night. That you're not gonna see that part.
If you're not following the Lynn Project, you don't know what's wrong. You definitely don't know what's right on YouTube. Does great stuff in the resorts, does great stuff in the shopping world of Disney, and my mouth is not working. I'm trying to talk slowly so I can pull up her stupid link so I can drop it in the chat before I'm done talking about Lynn.
I pretty much crush the resort and room tours, the ones that I do. That I do.
You said doo-doo.
I said do.
Twice.
But if you're looking for resort and room tour information, I give you full walkthrough information, and I also respond to all my comments. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will give you all of the information. If I don't have the answer, I will find the answer. I will call Disney and find out the answer to your question. So that's that.
Oh. Check out her channel. She's awesome. I hope you can tell. Dave, what do you got and where?
Okay. First of all, Lynn, on that point, the fact that you answer all of your comments puts you head and shoulders above those that don't. So good on you for that.
You just said head and shoulders.
For Lynn.
Yes. No, for sure. 100%. Responding to your community is huge.
Jeff, hold on. Jeff, I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't have to be sorry. Prayers to your family. All right, go ahead, Dave.
Prayers, Jeff. Okay, so good on you, Lynn, on that one. First things first, got to give a shout out to my Dis and That brothers, Steve from Steve's World, Zippity Doodad. Everyone go subscribe to Zippity Doodad, because if he was here, he would say the same thing, that you need to go subscribe. And obviously, Shep from the Shep family.
Zip was in. I think he
was in. So was Zip. Saw them both here. Good times. Great oldies. Super fun. We stream every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. I don't know what we're yelling about. I don't know what topic we're doing.
What we're yelling.
No, but obviously, if you want some irreverent Disney entertainment / potentially information, we were way on topic last week. That was bad.
You guys were so on topic. I was so proud of you.
It was insane. I was
a little thrown off, but
we had a talk afterwards. We're like, guys, we can't do that again.
No,
just too much information. People will expect it, you know. So, but Wednesday night
expectations that we're saying.
Well, I mean, come on.
Don't.
Sucks. What do you expect?
Lower them.
We set the bar low. You don't miss.
Lower them.
Guys, we're joking about it, but if you don't know what he's talking about, Dis and That, him and 3 other awesome dudes have a great group. They go live Wednesday night at what time?
Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You need to be there. It's one of the best things in our entire community.
I actually forgot to say I do have Checking In with the Lynn Project on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. because I'm a night owl and we just catch up every week. So that's my new show.
Yes. Awesome. So Dis and That for sure. And if you haven't checked out the guys, make sure you go check out the guys.
So much fun.
That sounded wrong.
I've checked him out. You don't need to do that, but subscribe to their channel.
Take Jeff's word for it then. Okay. So as for what Brandy and I have put out recently, have coming down the road, dropped the vlog today. It was a Jungle Cruise ride through. I resisted putting a 100% clickbait title on it that said, I can't believe this happened on the Jungle Cruise.
Oh, you should have.
I 100% should have. I'm really regretting it right now.
Do it right now. After we get off here, just edit it and put it on there.
1,000 ideas with coronavirus in it.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to be that guy. I might be tomorrow because people are pissing me off. But
I got one thing on. I got a very funny coronavirus story post. So just give me a minute. I'll get through this. So drop that video today. We dropped a podcast yesterday with Justin and Sam Monorail from the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. So go check that out. That was fun. Great conversation with them. Dropping another one this week, which I let out of the bag earlier this weekend, last night. Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow was our guest. Did an interview with him recently. So that will be dropping this week. We will have a Wednesday vlog.
Nate's awesome. Nate
is 100% awesome. TikTok is TikToking. Follow us on all the things. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, sometimes sometimes face page, YouTube, obviously, Brandy and Dave.
Dave's intro video on his YouTube is like 19 hours long.
And the podcast is the best because Jeff and I are both on there.
Yes, those are my favorite too.
Wait, the intro to what? YouTube?
I was just saying you got a lot of stuff and you should go follow.
Yeah.
You need a LinkedIn, right?
That was me not being funny. Sorry.
A link tree.
A link tree.
Yeah, we have we have a link tree
where it has all of the things.
Has all the things.
I don't know. I don't know these things, so I'm just
vacation eggnog cup, right?
Yeah, just put them all here.
Stacey, you've been a great mod, right? Love it. My address. You can also not send mail to me, or you can send mail to me and be mad at me for not reading it for 6 months.
Yep, just send it to him now so we can get a Christmas card.
Send him a Christmas card now. He'll get
it now.
I've got to file a Christmas for 2020.
Send him a Christmas card and a birthday card right now, so he'll read it when it's relevant. I'm just kidding.
Whatever, guys. I had fun tonight. I hope you had fun tonight.
Jeff, thanks for having me on, man. It was fun.
Anytime.
Always a blast.
Love having you on. So we're gonna close it up. If you've been here for even a second, I appreciate you. If you were at YouTube earlier, I appreciate you. Please go check out these guys. Go check out Magic of the Mouse, the podcast, and their YouTube channel. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't really care. It's Sunday. Have a great week. Oh, you know what?
Download TikTok.
In all seriousness,
we're all on TikTok.
Please.
Well, Jeff's not on TikTok. We're on TikTok. Wait,
subscribe to their TikTok, or like their TikTok, or yell at their TikTok, or tick at their. I don't really care.
Tick at our talk.
Yeah. Tick our talk. Wait.
Don't do that.
It's been the innuendo minute with Dave from Brandy and Dave. Thanks, folks. See you later.
This is such a bad stuff to try to be serious. Tomorrow, the world's going to freak out. Okay, news about coronavirus.
Ooh, coronavirus story. 48% of people thought that when polled that coronavirus had something to do with Corona, the beer.
Don't drink Corona.
We're doomed.
Out there, I so wanted that to be fake news, and it is not.
It's not fake news.
That's ridiculous.
I don't. So if you're really, really, really stupid, go buy math. Just feel free to freak out, okay? But look, I'm not.
Go get a 12-pack of Corona.
Don't be suspicious. No,
the reaction and the craziness will be worse. Just wash your hands. Stay home if you're sick, and don't freak out. Ready, set. There you go. Good advice. And you know what else? Buy Disney stock. It's probably going to drop tomorrow like crazy, and it'll go up by the end of the week. I guarantee. That's all for now.
If you're old, stay home.
If you can stay. I mean, if you're sick, don't stay home if you're not sick.
Thanks, Stacy.
But yeah, Stacy,
making fun of me for.
To my sponsor, Magic of the Mouse, love you. To my guests, Lynn and Dave, I love you. I'm going to shut up now. Say anything you want before I hit the end of the broadcast button. Thanks in chat for being here. I'm not talking anymore.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. My mic's really close.
Everybody make some TikToks.
Bye, everybody. They're crazy. See you later.
Ticka, ticka,
My
ticka,
friend,
ticka, 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 ticka.